So, folks, Marvel Studio is shaking things up, and there's a ton to talk about with their upcoming movies. If you are a fan of superhero flicks, you are in a threat. The big boss at Marvel, Kevin Feige, is switching gears. He's now focusing only on movies, not TV shows. This is a bit like how Marvel worked back in the day. Before they wrapped up their huge Infinity Saga with Avengers Endgame, that saga was a massive hit. And now they are building towards something just as epic with Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. These are two giant team-up movies that'll bring back tons of heroes, and they are filming Doomsday right now. But that's not all. Marvel is also working on Spider-Man 4 Brand New Day, which has fans buzzing. There's another secret project in the work too. Slide between Spider-Man 4 and Secret Wars. Nobody knows what it is yet, but the rumor mill churning. On top of that, there is a brand new X-Men movie in the pipeline. And today we've got some juicy updates about it. If you love Thunderbolts, where it was shot, the awesome fight scene, or how the actor brought their A game, you're gonna be pumped about this news. Let's zoom in on the X-Men movie first, because it's still in the spotlight. A big report from Deadline dropped recently, and it's got everyone talking. They say Jake Schreier, the director behind Thunderbolts, is in early talks with Marvel to direct a new X-Men film. That's right. The guy who made Thunderbolts look so slick might be assembling a new team of mutants for a Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is a done deal, but insiders say Schreier had a meeting with Marvel last week, and he's their top pick for the job. If this happens, it's huge. Why are fans so excited about Jake Schreier? Well, Thunderbolts was a blast. The action scenes, especially the one with Sentry in the old Avengers Tower, now called Watchtower by the way, were jaw-dropping. People online are calling it one of the best fight scenes in the MCU in years, and I totally get why. It was intense, and it was kind of like really cool the way it was like a hand to hand, like the different powers, they were trying to like all over try to keep up with Sentry and stuff like that. It was like something that really like it was cool, and he knows how to make action pop. And that's exactly what we want for an X-Men movie. Imagine Wolverine slashing through enemies, Cyclops blasting optic beams, or Storm summoning lightning, all directed with that same energy. It could be epic actually. But it's not just about action. Thunderbolts tackled heavy topics like trauma and mental health, and Schreier handled them with care. That's a big deal for an X-Men movie, because the X-Men stories often dive into deep stuff. Think about the complicated relationship between characters like Wolverine, Jean Grey, and Cyclops. Some call it love triangle, but it's more about emotions and loyalty. Scheier's work on Thunderbolts shows he can handle those kind of personal, heartfelt moments, which is perfect for bringing the X-Men to life. Which is perfect to bringing the X-Men to life in a new way. Now let's clear up who's working on this X-Men movie. Jake Schreier will be the director, not the writer. The script is being written by Michael Lesslie, the talented writer who's already deep in the project. Kevin Feige is producing, which means he's overseeing the whole thing to make sure it fits into the MCU's big picture. This trio, Schreier, Lesslie, and Feige, could be a dream team for delivering a killer X-Men movie. So what's this new X-Men movie about? We don't have all details yet, but here's what we know. The X-Men film is separate from the X-Men stuff happening in the Avengers Doomsday. Right now, on the set of Doomsday, they are filming scenes with the original X-Men from the old Fox movies. The ones with the Patrick Stewart as Professor X, Ian McKellen as Magneto, and James Marsden as Cyclops. Marvel even teased this in a video where they showed off their plans, and they confirmed some of these classic actions are back. But here's the kicker. They didn't reveal the full cast. Rumor has it that Halle Berry might return as Storm, and Frank Jensen as Jean Grey too. How cool that would be. These OG X-Men in Doomsday are different from the new X-Men we'll see in the standalone X-Men movie. The Doomsday scenes are likely pulling in characters from the old X-Men universe. Maybe as a nod to fans or to tie it into the multiverse craziness. But the X-Men film is about fresh team of mutants built from the ground up for the new MCU. Will this new X-Men show up in Doomsday or Secret Wars? That's a big question mark. Some think they might appear as variants or versions from like other universes, especially in the Secret Wars, which is expected to feature a place called Battleworld. Battleworld is like a mashup of different universes, so we could see all kinds of X-Men running around. This is pretty much a smart move. Since they have an event like Doomsday and Secret Wars, they can introduce a new X-Men because, they're all coming to see the new old X-Men, and they will introduce the new X-Men next to it, and they can make the fan base from now on. So yeah, like small move if they want to do it, but it's nothing sure yet. We should wait for the official announcement, but these rumors are kind of solid. So the fact that they are working on it, that's for sure. But if it happens or not, that's not yet. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. If I forgot to mention anything in the video, I'll be happy to hear from you in the comments. See you next time.
What is that?
1300 AD, they called this man the hero from the sky. He was prophesied to have destroyed the evil